undisputed title against him is amazing. But being here, just shout out to Justin Gaethje, brother. He had everything to lose, everything to lose. He still took this fight, UFC 300, the biggest fight card for the next decade probably, and to go out there to do what we did, we both got paid, so I'm happy for that. And even the fans, the fans pushing in for this fight, Justin accepting the fight, getting my floor shorts, crazy championship-like walk. So it was just an amazing night.
Yeah. Obviously, the end of the first round, that turning sidekick did a lot of damage to him. But then you kept throwing that throughout the night. Was that because of the success you had the first time, or was that something you keyed in on in the game plan coming in?
Justin just liked when he stands still, he stay there. Or when he throw hard, he stay there. He's there to get hit. And I was blessed enough to land that spinning back kick, brother. I think it broke his nose. I could hear Trevor in there being like, don't blow it out. So I was like, yeah, his nose is broken. And I just knew fighting 20 minutes like that, is a tough thing. So I think so as being at altitude helped him a lot because, brother, any less of a man does not do what Justin Gaethje does, brother. That guy he's made out of titanium, brother. I don't know what it is. He's a titan.
Yep. The moment that'll live in history, of course, the finish, right? I mean, what's going through your head, right? Because you're clearly ahead on the scorecards at that point. I mean, we've seen you engage in the center like that before, but a guy like Justin Gaethje is even more dangerous with guys that you've done it in the past. What's going through your head in that moment that you're like...
This is the moment. This is what BMF is known for. The baddest mother effer. First of all, I want to change the name to Blessed Man Forever. That's what the belt means when I hold it. Blessed Man Forever. But if that's not a BMF moment, I don't know what is. If the cards was flipped and Justin was up, if he felt like he was up, I knew he would give me that 10-second shot. So he's a bad man, and I don't know if I ever gonna share the octagon with him again. He's a legend, brother. These are the type of fights. This is the type of stuff you do to etch your name in the history books. And I'm just happy that I was the one landing. He missed some shots. I was getting hurt by the wind of his shots, but that's how hard he hit. This guy he's the next level.
I don't know if I've ever seen a guy with more options on the table than you probably have right now. 45 title, 55 title, BMF title. I mean, is there one thing knowing that you can pretty much call your shot at this moment that means more to you than anything else?
Like I said, bro, I did a bunch of interviews with you guys all week, and I told all you guys, ask that question when I come here, and we're here now, and I got options, man. It feels great. Dana's happy, Hunter's happy, Sean Shelby's happy. We can sit down with my team and figure it out, I saw that this announced the 55 title, so it looks like he's finally defending against a 55er, which is, good on him. And like I said, there's an El Matador. He's doing everything in his will to try to escape a bull in the pen. So, I'm here. First things first, rest. I got my beautiful wife. I got my beautiful family out here. All my family, we're just chilling, brother. I got a 30-day no contact from the doctors, so I'm going to enjoy it.
Last thing for me, Dana shared that, as he walked by, you and Justin were on the phone having a conversation out there. Can you share the details of what you guys talked about?
I owe him and Trevor a drink. I told him that we'd have a drink together. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. So they was keeping me to it. It's like, brother, you need to find us and come get this drink because you owe me a shot. So, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, Justin is different, brother. Their whole team. They respectful guy. Like I said, he had everything to lose. And he still gave me the shot, you know what I mean? And it happened this way. So I got nothing but love for him, brother. Like me, when the first time I fought in Denver, we had everything set up. Like not many people know, but Justin took care of us. Justin drove us around. He had his whole life and his dog in that car. It was crazy. And to be sitting here at UFC 300, standing in the octagon across him, looking at this dude, like, holy shit, that's amazing.
Max right here. Do you think anyone is ever going to oblige with you pointing to the center of the cage again?
I hope so. If you're BMF, you want to be great. That's what great fighters do. Everybody thought I was lying when I said I was a gladiator. You know what I mean? I ain't lying. Any weight, whoever, whatever, anyone can get it. But shout out to you, brother. Without having an interview with you, Mark Coleman was super. I don't know if you saw his reaction. He was super ecstatic to wrap the belt around us. And then even with the ideas of asking the question, you alley-oop to me, brother. You gave me the alley-oop for the bonuses. I'm here. I got 2 bonuses, and thank you for that.
No worries. Do you do anything special with that money?
Brother, you gotta ask the boss lady right there, John Wick looking ass over there. She looked like John Wick. She inspired me today. Her fit was like John Wick vibes. So I was like, I gotta go out there and be an assassin.
So a lot of people thought that Justin knocked you down tonight, but the official statistics do not give him a knockdown.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, it was a slip. It was a slip.
All right, let's stick with that. Thanks, Max.
Max over here. After the fight, you said, I'm him on the microphone. So did you feel like as a y'all must have forgot moment was there?
Brother. I was counting out. People was telling me what I was doing. Justin was going to be too big, too strong. Just a lot of stuff, you know. People needed to get reminded. And I'd let them know. I was telling people all week, bro, we're him. Well, I'm here. And you guys need a reminder. Everybody was talking about the haircut is back. I guess that his haircut is like going Super Saiyan or something if you guys are anime fans. So at the end of the day, it was just a huge moment for me, you know, being blessed enough to be in there, being UFC 300, having this event, brother. This event is going to be talked about for ages, you know. I don't know what card is ever going to have 12 or more champions on top of it, you know. So we might have to wait to 400 for that one, and that's a ways away.
And obviously you want that Ilia Topuria fight, but after how good you look tonight at 155, could you see a world where you call 155 home for the long term?
We see what happens, bro. We see what happens. I'll go sit with my team, and we have options, brother. I ain't in a rush. No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm only 32, brother. A lot of people watched me fight when I was 20 in this sport, and you guys think I'm like 41 or something. You guys think I'm DC's age. You know, I'm not. I'm 32. I'll be around for a long time. Get used to it.
By any chance, did you see Ilia's reaction to your knockout?
Yeah, I saw it. People saw it, but I don't know. Like, you know, like everybody's like, oh, he's like whatever, but you can't. I don't know the dude. You know what I mean? You don't know if he's socially awkward or something. So like maybe that's just what he is. You know, no. Fair play to him. You know, I don't know how animated or whatever he is. So I ain't gonna take to it. This guy is a world champion. He's a killer. But like I said all fight week, brother, it's quite. You know, we got questions. There's a lot of questions about the guy, and I would wanna figure that out.
Last one for me. Dana was just in here and said that Hawaii probably doesn't have the necessary infrastructure to host a big UFC event. So is that something you're going to be pushing for until you call it?
Nah. I'm over that, brother. If there is one stadium that I think that they could hold us in, but I don't think I'd be able to fight. It'd have to be like UFC 300 tickets, and I wouldn't feel right paying my people paying that kind of money to watch me fight. So there could be a UFC Hawaii. You know, we got a bunch of other Hawaii fighters. We got Dan coming up. Hopefully, he can get the UFC Hawaii card for him. You know, so at the end of the day, this is like the ninth island. You know, you guys saw in there how much Hawaiian flags you guys saw there, right? This is like Hawaii to me. If Ilia is the next one, I know they can't get in Spain to next year. And if they're not doing and if they moved on from Alex and they want to go at me, why not Legion Stadium? 66,000 people. This is like UFC Hawaii right here. I feel right at home, so that'd be huge.
Max in front, right here. Ilia actually just did an interview with ESPN, and his quote was, "It's clear for me my next fight is against Max Holloway. Congratulations and enjoy tonight. But after fighting me, he will have to go back to the back of the line."
That's cool. I mean, what do you want to say? What if he goes in the back of the line? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we find out. Like I said, we got questions. You know. We're in the fighting game. Ilia can talk. But I got a lot of questions, you know. I like listening, and if that ever gets booked, you guys are gonna see a lot of answers. So I'm excited for it.
Max, if you were to go on and beat Ilia and become champion again, it sort of opens the door to another fight with Volkanovski down the road. And you always said
100%. I ever get that title back, Volk stayed around. I want to fight him one more time, brother. I'm gonna keep knocking on that door until I get my one. You know.
Well, I remember when you lost the third fight to him, you said, "I'm just going to be undeniable," I think was your word.
Undeniable.
And here you are today. Essentially, if you get one fight and one win, you could make that happen. Does it feel good to know that despite everyone saying that you can't really do something, that door's closed, you can open it yourself?
Bro, be undeniable, you know. I see a lot of guys fighting certain people being like, I deserve this, I deserve that. I'm like, nah, man, you know, like I'm not fighting contenders. See, if I wasn't fighting contenders, then I can see why you guys all be like, Max shouldn't deserve it. I'm fighting every contender. You know what I mean? Every contender is coming through me at one point, except for Ilia. You know, Ilia just jumped the line. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. You want to be great in this sport? Fight the best people. Fight the people who you got to take chances in the sport to make a name. And I was just happy that, you know, I took the right chance.
Max, over here. You threw like 700 spinning back kicks to Gaethje. The first one broke his nose, obviously. But was that something that you saw in film study and like something that you saw that maybe you can get him with?
For sure. You know, he likes to plant his feet, throw, and then he likes to duck. You know, and I was blessed enough to land that first one, brother. That first one right at the last seconds of the first round helped a lot. Like I said, he got a broken nose from it, so that was good. That was definitely about the plan. We saw a lot of things. Justin's a little quicker than I thought he would be, but like everybody said, that guy hit hard, brother. He hits very hard. So I'm glad I got to come out of this kind of unscathed. The leg is kind of stiff, but it is what it is.
And obviously, you say you have options. You have Ilia. You have the winner of Islam Poirier. Conor and Chandler just got announced tonight. Is that a fight that you're going to keep your eyes on?
Brother, we got options, brother. Conor likes to consider himself a BMF, right? So we can figure that out. I don't really got history with Islam, but me and Dustin got some history. 5 years to the date, Muffin Top Max fought Dustin, and that didn't go my way. So at the end of the day, we got options, bro. First things first, heal up. I'm going to enjoy this with my family, and you guys can ask me in a couple months what's the next step is.
Max, here.
I don't know where here is.
You won your second belt today. Do you think about winning the lightweight title to be the only fighter in history with 3 belts?
I mean, if it's history, let me do it. You got to ask Dana White. You ask Dana White them that. If it's history, it's history. I know right now I hold the history for winning an interim, undisputed, and now the BMF, so why not, I want to be great. I want my face to be edged in the record book, so if that's the next step, that's the next step.
Hey, Max, right over here. They did just announce Islam taking on Poirier, who obviously you got history with. How do you see that fight for the lightweight title going in June?
Should be fun, man. I think it's going to be a fun one. I think Dustin is coming to his own again, and should be exciting. I mean, what is the over-under on top of Justin jumping a ghillie? Because you guys all should make a bet and get money, because I can't bet.
Thank you.
Hey, Max. UFC 5 came out last year, and are you still incorporating that into your training routine to come up with combinations?
No, I haven't been playing too much games. I don't play fighting games. I play shooting games. I play first-person shooters. But if maybe come over to my kick.com/Max Holloway. Maybe you guys can harass me to get some to learn some new combinations on there. One more. Last one, brother.
Max, I caught up with the great Brian Stan outside, and we were talking about you, and he agrees with me, man. Why go backwards? You look tremendous. I did a side-by-side piece. Your neck looks bigger, your lats look bigger, your biceps look bigger. Dude, we just saw the results. Why go back to 45?
Because I got unfinished business, brother. I got unfinished business. A lot of people is talking about Ilia like the next big thing, and I want to taste, brother. So we see what happens, though. You never know what happens, brother. And of course I'm going to look big. I'm Polynesian, brother. I finally can eat. Thank you.
Thank you.